If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day.
There goes a fire truck. I wonder where the fire is. Not quite hot enough here to have a fire, but it's just right. Nice time to have a dram this Saturday evening. I have a whiskey here that I tried 3.5 months ago for the first time, beginning of September. So October, November, December, January, October, November, December, January. So 4.5 months, because it was in September that I tried it the first time. This one here is the Pike Creek, finished in European oak casks. It was part of the Premium Spirits release, the BC Liquor Store Premium Spirits release in the November of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So I tried it in 2019. I'm a year behind as usual. And now we're just about at the end. So I'm going to come back to it because it changed quite a bit. Oh, I love that sound. It changed quite a bit from when I first opened it. I think it got richer, more interesting. Oh, let's go for broken. Pour the whole thing. Got my whiskey scout glass. That one there. And now let's have a look. This bottle at 45%. From the Corby range of whiskeys. Blended by Dr. Don Livermore. Nice big drops forming. They're heavy drops, so they slide down pretty good. Right away, you get that oak. You get the Quercus robur, the European oak. It's got tannins. I'm getting immediately door planings, that kind of thing. Ever break open an acorn? We had some oak trees in our neighborhood when I was a kid. And if you broke open an acorn, I think I used to bite them. Then all the stuff inside, this smells just like the stuff inside the acorn. With, of course, some rye and some corn sweetness mixed in. But definitely the oak. I think it was originally matured in ex-bourbon. How old the ex-bourbon was and how many times it was used, we don't know. But it was finished in European oak casks, so that's special. Yeah. I get corn sweetness intermingled with that door planings. It's beautiful. And this is the last of it that I have. It went pretty fast because I enjoyed it a lot. I have other Canadian whiskeys bottled at 40% that are not disappearing as fast as this one did. But 45%. Okay, I'll put it sideways and get the last of the few drops out of it. The nose is beautiful. If you like the smell of oak with those tannins, you get the door planings, and the way it's blended with or the way the finish and the corn sweetness and the typical Canadian notes of toffee and caramel and vanilla. Not so much vanilla with this one, more toffee. And of course, the way it blends with the oak is just fabulous. Mm. 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 Lots of beautiful mouth watering flavor. The oak, the scent of oak, the vapors from the oak went into the rear of my palate and then came up my nose from inside. Mm. Beautiful. It's a little bit sweet. A lot of corn, high corn. That corn sweetness, the corn husks. Typical Canadian nosing note and flavor note. Mm. Mouth watering. The finish is oak and sweetness. The oak and sweetness from the corn kind of hang on. And if there are a lot of toffee and caramel notes on this one, which I get quite a bit on the nose, they're covered up by the oak finish on the palate. And it hangs on. It hangs on. It has a long oaky finish. If you like a lot of oak, but not offensively oaky, if you like something like the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, this is somewhere along those lines. It's very nice. It's a lot of oak without being offensive. That's what I meant to say. Once again on the nose, corn sweetness right away. Like corn husks. Then a little bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee under that. But it's all dominated by the oak, by the tannins of the oak from the European oak casks. Now, interestingly enough, I'm not getting a lot of sherry. I think that the finish was in fresh European oak casks, because I'm not getting any of that sherry fruity notes at all. So I think this may have been virgin European oak. Maybe that's why it was a bit expensive. Delicious door planings. Oh, they smell amazing. Yeah. Mm. This is one really very good Canadian whiskey. People from around the world may be complaining that Canadian whiskey is bland and flavorless and tasteless and too smooth. This may be right up your alley, and I wish my friends in the United States and my friends in Europe could try this. Did I send some? I think I may have sent some to a lot of people because the bottle disappeared fast. And I sent samples of this to several places. Beautiful. Beautiful mixture of, I said it already, vanilla and oak. It changes a little bit as it goes along. Now I'm getting more vanilla than caramel, and before I was getting more caramel and toffee than I'm getting vanilla. And it changes every time I take a sniff. It's a little bit different. It opens up in the glass as it goes along. Oh. It's a quick one because it's a time in the bottle revisit. And this has only had, 4 months in the bottle since it was opened. Cheers.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.